let's talk about dapples. Now, we're going to use Pretty Sophie here as our model because I feel like she shows her dapples really well right now. A lot of you have heard me refer to dapples as a good thing. When I see them, I get excited. So you're kind of wondering why. Now, dappling, they're these little circles that look a little bit darker within the coat. So she's a buckskin. Sophie's a buckskin. You can kind of see them under here. You can see them really well on her back. When she turns around, they're really prevalent on her hip. Let me see. I think a couple horses have them right now. It's kind of harder to see with their winter coats. Yeah, you can see a little bit on Willow right here. Now, when she's not filthy, I know you can see them on Phoebe. I can see them. I don't know if it's going to translate on camera. I feel like okay, you are all up in my business today. What is with that? I was just trying to show one more example. Oh, well, she turned. You can definitely see them on this side really well on her butt. She's for sure in heat. She was just winking at me. I digress. Anyway, back to dapples. So what causes them? Why do I get excited? So they're kind of like genetically predisposed. So like certain colors are going to probably show them a little bit better than others. Like I don't really ever see them on my roan horses, but on my solid horses and especially my gray horses, I see it a lot. And what you'll notice, not always the case, but generally speaking, when they have a really good diet, when they're having their nutritional needs met, when they are having like really good protein levels in their feed, in their intake, you'll see the dapples just pop out so much more. They'll be so much darker. And so sometimes, and I see it pretty prevalently in the horses that I get that are kind of underweight, they have dull coats, and then we feed them good for a few months, and then all of a sudden they're dappled all over. So sometimes it's a signal of good health, but it doesn't mean that your horse isn't healthy if they don't have dapples. So generally speaking, if I have a horse that didn't have dapples or not a lot of dapples, and then all of a sudden they've just got them everywhere and their coat's shiny and their weight looks good, it's just it just makes them look healthier, and it's just a signal that they're getting really good nutrients and they're getting all the minerals and the good stuff, you know? Let me know if that made sense, and if you know anything more scientific about them, drop it in the comments, because that's pretty much my understanding of it, but that doesn't mean that's all there is to it.